What's up, everybody? Noel and Anel back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about UPW, since we know UPW is going to be coming up here shortly. So yeah, let's get to it.
Hey guys, so we're going to start with the first question, which is, what is UPW? I know when we were looking at UPW, which was after the Unshakable, right?
Yeah, Unshakable. Yeah, we did Unshakable first, and then they were kind of like doing the whole, you guys need to buy UPW. So we're like, let's see what this is all about. And we decided to jump on board and check it out.
So for those of you who don't know, Unshakable is a free challenge that Tony Robbins offers online. And after that, yeah, like he said, they offered this UPW. We're like, what is this UPW? Yeah. So, of course, like everyone does, we looked into it. We watched a few YouTube videos, and now we actually did it. So, to let you know what is UPW, it is a self-improvement coaching, I would call it.
Yeah, coaching seminar. Webinar,
yeah. By nothing but the best, Tony Robbins and a few other speakers.
Yeah, and his crew, a few other speakers, and then it's pretty much like a jumpstart to your life, like in any aspect of your life. It financial, anything that you're lacking in, it kind of gives you that motivation, that jumpstart that you need to get to the next level.
Mm-hmm. So even if you're ready into self-improvement, I would say that this is literally like the next step. So the next question is, pretty much after you purchase your UPW ticket, what's included in this purchase and how much is it? So do you want to have your 2 cents in what's included?
Yeah, so pretty much what's included is when you purchase the ticket, it was around $400, I think it was.
So it was $400 for the basic. Okay, let's talk about what comes in the box. So first, you get a box in the mail within, I would say like not even 2 weeks, a few months after purchasing, maybe like 2 months after.
Yeah, 2 months after.
And in this box, it's a nice little Tony Robbins box, you get a workbook. So this is your handy dandy workbook that you will be using throughout the whole seminar. And
it comes with a wooden board that you end up cutting on day 1. So it's you pretty much write things you want to break through.
Your limiting beliefs that you just no longer serve you. And so these 2 things, you get a permanent marker, you get a whiteboard marker, because you get a little emoji popsicle stick that you can write things on. So within the seminar, since you are on Zoom, you're in this Zoom with so many people, and Tony Robbins will ask questions, and you grab your little popsicle stick and you can put like yes or no, or
anything you want, honestly.
Anything you want. I believe it's like a little heart emoji, and you can flip it over or something like that. So that's included. And what else? Oh, you're included in the Facebook, the Tony Robbins Facebook group.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good.
And then the other one,
there's a Telegram as well.
Telegram, yes, Telegram with your group.
So you receive messages on your phone through the Telegram. And since we purchased the extra $100 bundle, we also have access to the Breakthrough app, which is a Tony Robbins app, and we use till this day.
Yeah, that one I think is worth just paying the extra $100, because it is, I think, $250 on the app alone when you want to buy it. So the extra $100 gets you that, and yes, we still use it to this day. It's like 7-day, what would you say? 7-day just restart to your, a refresher to your life. It gives you tips and hints. He talks about
every aspect.
Yes, literally every aspect of your life.
And the reason I use it, not the reason, I would say the way I use it. Say I'm feeling a little anxious, a little angry, I go to that part where he talks about how to let go of those things, or he's talking about financial things, he's talking about health. I'm feeling a little lazy, I don't feel like working out. I go and put that on, and I'm like, all right, now I know how to get back in the groove,
And also, like, the cool thing is too that you can give the code to your spouse or whoever you want to give it to, whoever wants to watch it, because I don't think it has like how many
limitations to it. I mean, we share. I made an account, and
I let my brother use it as well, just so he can start listening to it as well, But yeah, I think that.
And then another thing is what to expect. So what should you be expecting out of this UPW? Because I know I was so, what am I going to get out of this, right? And let's start off with the notebook.
Oh, especially because like when you're investing in yourself, it's kind of hard in that way. Like you're paying $400 or $500 to just watch somebody talk on a screen. So you're kind of like,
is it worth it?
Is it worth it? So this is what you could expect from the purchase and what what the days are.
So
are
remember,
like.
it is a webinar, so it is online. So expect it to be online. So it's through Zoom. So you need a computer. We hooked our computer up on our TV.
And expect delays because I mean it did happen a few times where you had little glitches or delays, but they are on top of it. They will make it work one way or another.
Expect long days.
Yes.
Short breaks. So by long days, I mean 12 to 14-hour days. Kid you not.
And then it's not just sitting down, oh, I'm going to just relax and watch this. No, it's, 14 hours of every hour just jumping up and down and, getting your energy up and just,
So they have these dancers that come on random times. I think they plan it on purpose, those random times. But you'll be just sitting down chilling. All of a sudden, these crazy dancers will come in. They're like jumping around. They got the music going. Awesome. Oh, I wrote down his name. So the reason why we purchased these tickets, there's this YouTuber by the name Peter Sue. I watched his video and he described it, and I'm like, I kid you not, I would describe it the same way, as a self-improvement Coachella. And that's what I felt like at some moments because of the music. So yeah, remember, they're long days, short breaks. So we are on Pacific time. We would start about 6 in the morning and end about 8 p.m. The first 2 days, we had really short breaks. I would say like 10, 15-minute breaks.
Yeah.
But day 3 and 4, they did give us about an hour lunch. So expect those days.
Long days, yeah. Day 1 was, what was day 1 again?
Oh yeah, let's describe what you go through in those 4 days, right? What are you getting? What kind of knowledge are you getting, right? So day 1 is called Fear into Power. So you're getting the basic gist of what are your limiting beliefs, what is that you need to get through. And day 2, it's called Closing the Gap. Day 3, eliminating the inner conflicts that we have. And day 4 is pretty much your health. Oh, very important. Tony Robbins only comes out in 2 days out of those 4. And I mean, he serves in those 2 days because he is so high energy, it's so contagious. And they have other great speakers as well. Day 4, I remember his name was Joseph McClendon III. But the other speaker, I'm not sure his name.
They had a few speakers. I can't remember. We literally can't remember everybody's name, but everybody had an impact in in the way they talked and everything that they did. But Tony Robbins by far steals the show. I mean, it's his webinar. So his energy, I'm serious. You can feel it through the TV, and be ready to just indulge in everything that they say, because if you're not prepared for that, you're not going to get much out of it. So make sure that you're ready, you're pumped up, you get pumped up with the dancers, you're dancing, you're jumping up and down, and just really feeling the moment, because that's how you get into these kind of things.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up with a few tips that helped us throughout this UPW, or if I were to do it again, this is what I would do different. I would say a tip that I would definitely suggest is do not cook. Do not cook while you're watching UPW.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, I don't know anyone that can seriously multitask, or maybe just not me, but they did suggest have food ready or eat something more snacky, because like I said, the first 2 days, they were just very short breaks.
Yeah.
So I did like full-blown meals while I was watching the UPW, and you can't really pay attention. And I mean, they were dancing, so he was like dancing around, and we were like cooking up a stir fry when I should have probably been making a sandwich or something. So that's tip number 1. Don't cook or have food ready, or it's very simple things you can eat, so you're actually fully engaged and fully paying attention, because you don't want to miss a minute. I kid you not, you do not want to miss.
Another tip would be also like, if you have other people that are interested in it, you could always split the cost, because it is online. You could do it with other people in there, and you guys can just split the cost, so it makes it a little cheaper for you. But just keep in mind as well that there is a lot of vulnerable moments in the webinar that, you should be comfortable with the person you're in there with, so you can get the full, immersion of it. Because if you're not all in, and if you're kind of like scared of, showing, your true emotions, I think you're not gonna get the most out of it, and it's just gonna be money lost. So make sure, like, if you do go that route, you do have someone there that you don't mind, opening up to like that, because it does make a world of a difference.
Even though I'm super comfortable with him, there was a moment where I felt so vulnerable. You were out there, we're in the living room, and we put the lights down.
I think it was a Dickens.
Yeah,
that's probably the most vulnerable one.
So he has you like saying out loud, like screaming out your limiting beliefs, like what you're scared of, and all these crazy things. So I was like, oh my God, no one's gonna hear me. But I was like, wait, who cares?
Yeah.
This is why we're here, right?
Judgment-free zone. Just make sure you're in a judgment-free zone.
Yes, and
everybody's going through the same thing. So like, don't feel embarrassed. Get the best. Especially the best for your buck.
Another tip is, since we did it together and we paid for the price of one.
Oh yeah.
I took copies of the whole workbook, so he can go along with it as well. So that really helped, because you definitely use every single page.
Yeah.
Like we filled everything in. We didn't miss anything out of it. Or if we did, like when we went on our break, we went and like we filled it in, if we missed anything.
This is not a tip, but we kind of got lucky. On the board, you can buy one of these boards if you want through them. I think you pay an extra fee. I don't know exactly the fee.
I know like on Amazon and stuff.
But you can buy them on Amazon, or you can go to a Home Depot and buy the same one. So then the person can do the same thing, because it is a cool experience to try to break this piece of wood that you never think you could be able to break like that. But we got lucky, and my wife ended up cutting it, and she ended up breaking through just a little piece in the corner. So it gave me a chance to do the other side. So, I mean, that was cool.
Yeah. And another thing, they do mention it when you sign up, but they say, hey, if you have kids, make sure they're in their daycare, make sure you're fully paying attention. And I completely agree, because we have 2 kids, and we did have an issue where we had set up, someone to watch them, and, things always happen. He ended up having to go drop the kids off during the time, or I'm not sure how it worked out, but pretty much he missed out about an hour or 2. And it does put you back a little bit. So I would say definitely have someone to watch the kids, because you can't pay attention. I love my kids, but you really can't. Like, there's no way you can give them, the time while you're paying attention. So have daycare, someone to watch them. And like I said, they're long, long days. So
any more tips?
You go into these break rooms. And I would say from the break rooms, just be honest. Just talk.
Absolutely.
Like, be vulnerable. They're very deep, serious questions that you go in these breakthroughs. And I would say just honestly, just open up. Because I know a lot of people don't like to open up to certain things, especially to a stranger, but it feels so good.
Yeah, it's crazy, because when we were in these groups, we didn't know what to expect. And I mean, there were just all kinds of ages from all the way, across the world. And it was kind of opening you, like, they don't have the same problems you do, but it's all, in the same kind of criteria, We're all trying to find the same, like, I guess, inspiration to go to the next level.
Or sometimes you feel like you have it so bad, and it's like,
whoa.
Yeah,
and you find out, I think we met somebody who, from Ukraine, who had to leave to another country to do her UPW with her daughter because of the whole war going on. I mean, and that was pretty intense, because, seeing other aspects of people's life like that, it makes you feel like, whoa, you're not by yourself, and, there's a lot worse things out there than that you're going through.
And pretty much, is it worth it? I would say it totally is. If you have the money for it, do it. Because, there's so many free programs out there. You could watch YouTube, which is what we were doing, but it's nothing like putting money down. You feel committed, like, okay, I put $400, we have to do this. He took the days off work. He used his vacation time to do that, because if he wouldn't have done that, it wouldn't have happened. So I would say it's definitely worth it if you can put the money aside, start little by little, but it's something cool to experience.
Yes, investing in yourself is like the most important thing, and
because till this day,
that's what we got from it. Honestly, like, knowing that, like, investing in this one webinar, it like opened our eyes to, like, whoa, there's so many other things you can do out there. We spend money on random things all the time. You go on Amazon, you're spending $20-$30. It adds up. You could have paid for one of these webinars and make yourself better out there. So yes, totally worth it. I 100% would purchase it again, and I'm pretty sure we were gonna probably do it again sometime, because it is a good way to, like, actually, restart. And
from this, that's the one con that they try to sell you on these programs.
Yes.
they sold also one. It's called Date with Destiny, which is his most expensive program he has. And I mean, like, we can make a whole video because we have not done it, but we put money down. And we're still like in the...
Yeah, so that's coming up in
It's
December.
$5,000, so it's not $400. So that one's a lot more to think about putting money down, because...
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll keep you updated on that.
So, I mean, pretty much wrapping up the video. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, concerns, anything like that, please let us know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, let us know. We're welcome to do more. We're gonna keep doing these
just random things that we go through.
Just trying to like better ourselves, and you know, seeing what people do out there, and you know, we really want to see more tips from you guys because we're trying to better our life. And like we said, yes, go out there, better yourself, you know, invest in yourself, and you know, make some progress and get some momentum going, because that's the way, you know, to live life.
Mm-hmm.